Hi guys, this is Matthew from SuperDTF. Today I'm going to show you guys how to effectively remove your guys' backgrounds. We're going to start with a very beginner approach and we'll move on to a more advanced approach for images that have multiple colors on the backgrounds. Anyways, the first thing that you guys want to do is make sure you have access to Photoshop. If you don't have access to Photoshop, I highly recommend Photopea. It's an online web-based Photoshop that is basically the same thing. And yeah, let's get started. So the first thing that you guys want to do is to open up your image. And as you can see, this image just has a white background. And it's going to be very simple to remove this. The first thing that you want to do is right-click the magic wand tool on the left bar right here and select the magic wand tool. And you are going to select the part of the background that you want to delete. So as you can see, it's selecting all the white pretty well, but if your tolerance level is higher, tolerance is basically just how much of the image is going to be selected. The higher, more of the image will be selected. The lower, less will be selected. So if I just do 0, it will select most of it, but there's little parts that won't be selected, and you don't want that. Now, if it's set too high, it'll select the whole image, and you can see on this little dashed line that's going across, that means that the whole image is selected. If I press delete, it'll delete everything. So you want to set it at a good enough level where you're selecting all of the background without selecting too much. I would start off around 70. 70 is a good bet to select just a single color. And as you can see, it selected all of the white parts, but not a bunch of the black or the gray right here, which would otherwise just be transparent on your guys' prints. So you're just going to press delete. And as you can see, I still have some white parts of the image that I need to get rid of. So what you're going to do is just go back to your magic wand tool, click on a part of the image that you want to delete, and then hold shift click and just select all the parts of the image that you want to get rid of. And there you go. That's the easy way how to remove a background really quickly. On this image, you'll notice how it has multiple colors on the background. I just added a little bit of brush strokes, and I'm going to show you guys how to effectively remove all of the background all in one go. So you're going to make sure your layer is selected by clicking on the layer in this right bottom layer panel. And then you're going to go up here and press select color range. Now this is a more advanced version, so while I highly recommend just using the magic wand tool, this can be used very effectively. So basically, you're going to start selecting all of them and select it everything so that it's deleting the background all in one go. So the fuzziness is basically like the threshold level of the tool that we were using last, the magic wand tool. The higher that the fuzziness is, the more is selected. The lower the fuzziness, the less is selected. So same principle here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select the pink, and you notice how on this preview panel, it's just selecting the pink part. Now if I go here and I select the red part, it's just selecting the red part. And I hold shift click when I'm doing this. And on the blue part, I'm going to select it. But you notice how a bunch of the image is now being shown. So I'm going to decrease it. It's still showing the book, It's still showing the frog. I'm going to decrease it even more, until it's right around here where no parts of the image are being selected. Only this color, these three colors are being selected, but my background still isn't being selected. So I'm going to make sure that I shift click the background as well. And press OK and delete. And as you can see, there's a little bit of an outline here that still didn't get deleted. And what you do in this situation is you just press delete again and delete again, just to make sure that all of the pixels are actually being deleted. And you can just keep on pressing delete until they're all gone. And now my image is done, and I can upload this to the website and get this printed and have no problems. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, happy printing.